So I've just come from Woolwich. I'm on my way to Bermondsey Beach, but I've had to change trains at Canada Wharf, or Canary Wharf, sorry. That's the DLR, so that's the light rail system. So the station I got off at is underneath or on the other side of that building. That was the Elizabeth line, and now I've got to go to the Jubilee line. The Canada Wharf station. This is Canary Wharf. Everywhere you go, there's no shortage of people, and that's a fact. This is Canary Wharf. Okay, let's get on another train. Right, so I've just got off the train from Canary Wharf at Bermondsey. I think I'm pronouncing that right, Bermondsey. Bermondsey. We'll stick with Bermondsey. So I'm going to a place called Bermondsey Beach. So that sounds a bit weird. It's not really a beach. Maybe they class it as a beach. It's on the Thames. I don't know if it's sand or dirt or whatever. So just down there, around to the right is the station. So we're on the southern side of the river. Now the reason I'm coming here is because a lot of television shows get filmed here for the express purpose that they have great views of London Bridge. And I can see a great view of London Bridge now. So that's why I'm here. Try and get some nice shots of the bridge.
Yeah, but then she only had her own job to lose. Now, she only wants to keep it into. So I encouraged her to do that.
We'll go down a bit further, because this is where the beach is, and we'll have a look. And this is now South Walk Council, W-A-R-K. They're nice places. That's a nice shot. You got the city in the background. This is a beautiful shot. This is why they make TV shows here. is called the Thames Path. So the last show I saw filmed here included that. It may not have been that name on it, but it was certainly filmed there. And then there was a murdered body washed up on the beach down there. So I haven't seen where I can actually get access down there, which would be disappointing. Nonetheless, some pretty good photos to be had from up top. So we'll just go along here and then I'll double back. So I don't know if there's anything up here that I want. But I'm going to walk along the Thames until we get to Tower Bridge. So you may have noticed on that bicycle, he's got hand covers. And that's because of the cold weather here. I noticed that in the north a lot, but also down here they've got hand covers on their handlebars where their hands go. So the Angel Pub, that's another famous one. Along the Thames here. Very bike friendly city. London. So I can double back from here. Nothing else I want to see down here. It's Friday night, or Friday Arvo. So Friday Arvo drinks. Now this is something. I don't know what. But this is something that's a remnant of something from the past. King Edward III Manor House. Okay. Let's read the plaque. The King Edward III Manor House was here. Okay, that's interesting. Some nice statues over here. Look at the view, sensational. Here's the best view in London. Pictures this now, and you actually can come down to the Monty Beach, all rocks. And here I am, right at the foot of the Thames. I don't know how many murdered bodies have been here by television police just to get that picture of London. And what a shot it is. Magnificent. You've got the Shard, Tower Bridge, BT Tower to the left, St Paul's underneath Tower Bridge, the Toaster, the Gherkin, everything, it's all here. Sensational. Look at that view. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Perfect lighting. Come down those stairs onto the beach. No one's swimming here, I can assure you of that. Have a look around. Where's the moved body? Oh, it's washed up on the Thames. Washed up on the beach. Oh, let's film it looking this way. It looks good. And my God, does it look good. What a sensational view. Beautiful lighting. Oh, nothing better than this. This little runoff area from the Thames. It's all just mud and slush. Nice apartments where the warehouse used to be. Where the docks used to be. Just went into a little shop called the Co-op. And yeah, they got members prices and all this kind of stuff. The beer is incredibly cheap here in England. You get a 4-pack of large canned beers for £5 something, like $10. That's not too bad at all. Fish and chips. Johnny's Fish and Chips. Let's have a look at that. Let's see what Johnny's got on. And kebabs. Let's see what here. So just went in to see what his fish and chips were. Had a lunchtime fish and chips, £6. And that finished at 3 o'clock. And I said, well, how much is it? Now it's not lunch. And he said $7.50. And then I asked him again. I said, so that and chips is $7.50. And then he said £14. So a big jump. Oh, he can keep his cod and chips. £14 for cod and chips. That's $28. Probably closer to $30. I don't think so. For $30, I want to be sitting in a restaurant. That joint was as hot as. Big jump from £6 2.5 hours ago. Well, fair enough. Run your business how you want to run it. All right, so heading towards Tower Bridge now. Don't know what that controlled zone means. I'll ask someone that. This portion of the building was destroyed by German bombing on the night of 29th of December 1940. Restored in 1949. So you can see there's two different coloured bricks there. So there you go, London directly impacted by the war. The Dixon, that must be a hotel. So Wetherspoons, they're a big chain of pubs over here. Tower Bridge Road, okie dokie, here we go. So this is the way I need to go. Cross over here. And you can see the bridge directly up ahead. What a sight. There's the Shard. This is a busy road, goodness me. Jesus. Right, coming up to Tower Bridge, look at this. What a sight. So I don't want to go across it yet. I actually want to go off to the left. So probably down some stairs and have a bit of a look around and look at it from a couple of different angles. Hopefully I can walk under it as well. Tell you what, she looks fantastic from here.
Two of them.
Walked into tourism hotspot again. Before we go down here. Wow, how good does it look? Looks amazing. Look at the crowds. Yeah, they know what it's all about. I went under that on a boat. Brilliant, look at the crowds. Unbelievable. Not really unbelievable. One of the world's major tourist attractions. Tower of London. On the other side. Nice spot for a picnic. So just walked up this little laneway from the HMS Belfast, and this is what I was looking for, and it's just appeared. So it's actually, again, this is something only I would be interested in. No one in their right mind would think this is of any interest. But this building here is the Crown Court at Southwark, or Southwark Crown Court, whatever you want to call it. The reason this is of interest to me is for one reason and one reason only. This is the court that I saw every time Rolf Harris was on the news, that he went to court and he was convicted here. So this is the court that Rolf Harris was convicted. Southwark Crown Court. I remember seeing cars come up here, and come up here, all the press would be here. Obviously the car's going to drive away down there, but yeah, this is where Rolf Harris was tried and convicted. I just asked one of the workers downstairs, I said, how many times a day? Oh, sorry. I said, what time of day is high tide? Is it morning or night? And he told me it was a couple of times a day. He only had one tooth though. Look at this. How ancient this bridge is. Bloody amazing. It's a ripper. Absolute corker. So there's a heavy police presence on the bridge. It's about the third one I've seen. So that's south of the river. Sorry, east of the river. And this is looking west towards the city and the Shard. Must be one of the busiest roads in London. That is for sure. One of the world's major tourist attractions. Now up top there Actually walk across those. They're glass bottoms. This banister's new. They'll have some wear and tear over the years. Holy diddle, it's busy. Again, it's one of these very ornate bridges. Looks good and serves a purpose. Nice view down the river. Tell you what, Jesus, it moves. It's the second time it's moved when the bus has gone over. Third time. So it must have been a few accidents there, I would imagine. So they get you to walk around. That's fair enough. £16 to walk across the top. There we go, Tower Bridge. Have a go at that. How good was that? Tower of London just over there, where the crown jewels are.
Yep.
That's called the Tower Hotel over there. Yeah, good experience, eh? Walking across Tower Bridge in London. So low tide now, according to this bloke, must come up 3 or 4 times a day. Don't think so.
Yes, how you doing?
Right, so now I want to go down to the Tower of London. How do I get down there? What's the best way? Pull down these stairs here. Just want to have a look around the tower. Not interested in going in. A bit late in the day anyway to be going in, but you just want to have a look around it. The Tower of London. So we'll go down these stairs and we'll have a look. It's very rough walking along here. Right, so we're back on the north side of the river. We're going towards the Tower of London. regards, God, this is real rough walking. Not built for modern sensibilities.
They're going to leave at 8.
No, yeah, it's probably best to stay there because they're shutting down.
Probably one of the large artillery pieces made in England for export to the Venetian Republic in 1684. Blimey. Private. Must be for the workers. Beef eaters. Look at this. Ancient.
Unwanted activity. Do drain பண்ணிட்டு
Ya va entra aquí la entrada. Ya estará cerrado.
Vim do Brasil, não vim aqui.
So there's kind of a moat around it. I suppose it's enough of a moat that back in the day that people weren't going to get in. St Thomas's Tower. Traitor's Gate, 1280. Jesus.
Which that story came out a couple of years ago.
Watergate. It's a Watergate. Nothing to do with Nixon. The Traitors Gate. St. Thomas's Tower. Amazing. Tell you what, today hasn't been hot. It's been 25, but it's been a very pleasant 25. It's been a very nice day. Nice little breeze here now, which is welcome. England does old very well.